What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's weird that we got Hoppy and I together on screen here, and it's not a SOTA Pod podcast. I feel like I should be saying like my intro, but honestly, I don't even have the outline in front of me, so I couldn't even tell you what it is. From the wild woods of Hamsfield Lake. I don't know. Anyways, good to see you guys, and we want to make this video just to reach out to all the new members of the channel, but also first and foremost to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the SOTA Pod, both on the audio side throughout the years and recently, as well as the YouTube channel. We have multiple shows under this network now, college shows, prospect shows, just Minnesota Wild and NHL focused, as well as our new analytics-based show, Wildly Informed. And this year, we've just grown, well, this last year anyways, we've grown so much. So just a big thank you to all of you. And during the World Juniors this last run, the YouTube channel's grown a lot as well. So thank you to everyone who's been supporting all the live streams, but especially those international live streams that we've done on the channel. And an even bigger thanks to all the new members. Now, Sean Cosgrove and our friend Vendetta have been members of the channel, going above and beyond to support us for like over a year now. And to be honest, we haven't really done anything in return. But shout out to our friend Scott Young, who's been handing out memberships recently, like he's freaking Oprah Winfrey handing out cars. Since our membership community has been growing alongside just our general community, we wanted to make this video to reach out to all of you, those who are currently members, those who are thinking about being members, and those who maybe haven't given it a thought, but might consider it after watching this. So this video is basically going to be a brainstorming sesh for you guys. Hoppy and I are gonna give you guys, propose some ideas, throw a lot at the wall, and basically see what sticks. We want your guys' feedback. We want your guys' input. We want your guys' suggestions. Whether you agree, whether you like, whether you disagree with some of these things that we suggest, we want to know. So comment any ideas that you have for things that we can offer for our members here. But let's start with just some of our general ideas, and you guys can let us know what you think. So where should we start, Hoppy?
Yeah, I think at the most basic level, just different access, right? Obviously, we're not going to be gating like things that exist today. If anything, we'd come up with new things that we can offer only to members, whether that's fully exclusive or offering things early. Heck, even things like our Fellowship of the Rink interviews that we drop most weeks, sometimes those are banked as much as like 1 to 3 weeks in advance. Happy to throw those up on the channel right away, give immediate access to the members if that's something that, again, you even give a shit about. Beyond that, just giving you a little bit more control in the direction of some of the shows, right? Whether that's having the opportunity to jump on for a segment every month, whether that's, a live recording of judd'z, live show for Wildly Informed, or any of the watch along live streams that Isha does, maybe for an intermission chat, whatever. Maybe we give you guys access to have specific mailbag questions that are addressed on a, monthly cadence. Just some basic ideas where, again, want to put you at the forefront, but by no means, for the people out there that either don't have the money, don't have the interest, totally understand if you don't want to be a member. We just want to make sure that people who are currently members, people that would be a member, we want to know what you care about, because doesn't matter if Isha and I think we have cool ideas. We want to know what you guys care about. So that's at the most base level. I think next tier up is more really establishing a community, right? There's simple stuff we can do, like having a Discord channel that only exists for the YouTube members. But beyond that, I don't know. We kind of talked already about potentially having people jump in for streams. We could go beyond that, though, and actually do live, meetups. If there's people that are here local, going to games. Or not going to games, sorry, like meet up at a bar or a brewery for a Wild game, or just do a happy hour that's not during a Wild game. Maybe you guys are gamers and you want to just stream video games, play against each other, and talk hockey throughout. Like, really just anything you guys might think of that is of interest. Competitions, whether that be, of some form of trivia, game shows we do on here. Could just be as simple as fantasy hockey that we do through here. And happy to coordinate actually having prizes like signed memorabilia, apparel that we'll be launching, like whatever you guys think is going to be interesting and entice you. We just want to know what all of that encompasses so that we also understand what the resources are that we need from our side so that we can kind of come up with the different tiers of pricing for these memberships.
And as far as maybe extra content that we can provide you guys as members, a lot of people like tier lists. I love researching just crazy stories in the world of hockey that maybe a lot of people don't know, like the whole Steve Girbano story. I know maybe hardcore hockey fans know that story, but it was one of the craziest stories that I've ever learned about listening to a podcast about it. So that's just like one example. Maybe, 10
maybe just a recording of one of your conversations with Terry over the phone.
Oh my God. I mean, that alone, Terry Ryan, for those who don't know,
here is a voicemail from Terry that I got at 3 a.m. this morning. Play.
Shout out to Newfoundland time.
It's crazy.
So tier lists, I obviously love hockey fights. So maybe going through a list of some great hockey fights from like the ECHL, the EIHL, the LNAH, the real hockey fights where the refs actually allow them to fight. We can do some reactions to those. Hell, we can even take suggestions on some that you guys have saved and send our way. And we put a list together like that. And so just anything that falls under like a unique content umbrella. Again, tier list, crazy stories, hockey fights. Those are just some things that come to my mind personally. But again, my ideas don't matter. This is for you guys. So if you like those, obviously let us know in the comments. But if there's anything else that falls under that umbrella as well, please let us know. So to kind of summarize the ideas that we have, and again, this is all about you guys. We want your feedback on these ideas. Have any of these suggestions that we've thrown at the wall stuck for you? Let us know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or think outside the box yourself. We like outside the box thinking. We like outside the box suggestions. But to summarize, lower tier, early access to content, members mailbag, questions to us, opportunities for you guys to either jump on a recorded segment of one of the shows and or jump on a segment of any of our live streams, Wildly Informed, judd'z, buds, and the intermissions of the watch parties that I host. Because I'm always looking for guests to jump on and talk about either the game or just general hockey or wild topics during the intermissions as we have some time to kill between the play-by-play and live coverage. Those are all opportunities that we are happy to provide for members in that, access and input type of tier. Moving up again, competitions amongst our members, trivia where we amass points, and at the end of the season, like I said, there's a prize for whoever won the trivia bracket or whatever. Maybe it's, like I said, unique content like tier lists, stories, hockey fights, anything unique that falls under that umbrella. And then with kind of the live experience type of tier like hockey or like Hoppy suggested, for those who are local, happy to meet up with you guys for a hockey watch party, happy hour at a brewery. And you know what? For those who do indulge, we have great beer partners, brewery partners here, and we're happy to, maybe provide some care packages from some of the great products that they hook us up with, and happy to give back to our members. So those are some of the things that we were brainstorming. Those are some of the things that we were thinking of in the various tiers that we are going to eventually set up on the channel. But at the end of the day, we want to hear from you guys. What do you want from us? What will entice you to become a member? And if you are already a member, what are some of the things that you want to get out of the SOTA Pod membership? So let us know. If you haven't already, like the video, and more importantly, comment any feedback you have for us, whether you're already a member, thinking about being a member, or if you're just a general community member or subscriber of the channel who's like, maybe now I'm thinking about wanting to join that membership tier, but here's some things that I possibly want from you guys. Let us know. We're excited to hear from you guys, and we'll follow up soon.